Ever read the first line of a book and thought, wow, this is going to be good? That's the magic of a great opening sentence. Today, we're checking out the top 10 first lines from novels that have hooked readers from the get-go. These aren't just words on a page, they're the all-star first pitches of the literary world. So, whether you're a bookworm or love a good story, stick around. We're about to explore some of the most memorable ways authors have said, "Welcome to my world." Let's jump in and see which lines made the list and why they're so awesome. At number 10, we have Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison. I am an invisible man. Simple yet powerful. This line introduces us to a story about identity and being unseen in society. It makes us question how we see others and ourselves. Number 9 is The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. If you really want to hear about it, the first thing you'll probably want to know is where I was born and what my lousy childhood was like and how my parents were occupied and all before they had me and all that David Copperfield kind of crap. But I don't feel like going into it if you want to know the truth. This opening has a conversational tone, like the start of a chat with a friend. It perfectly captures the voice of Holden Caulfield, the rebellious and honest protagonist. At number 8, Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov. Lolita, light of my life, fire of my loins. A controversial and poetic beginning that sets the stage for a complex and challenging story. It's unforgettable and beautifully written. Number 7 is 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Many years later, as he faced the firing squad, Colonel Aureliano Buendia was to remember that distant afternoon when his father took him to discover ice. This line is like opening a door to a world of magic and memory. It promises a tale filled with wonder and history. Coming in at number 6, A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. It was the epoch of belief. It was the epoch of incredulity. It was the season of light. It was the season of darkness. It was the spring of hope. It was the winter of despair. We had everything before us. We had nothing before us. We were all going direct to heaven. We were all going direct the other way. In short, the period was so far like the present period that some of its noisiest authorities insisted on its being received, for good or for evil, in the superlative degree of comparison only. What a way to start a story! It immediately sets up a world of contrast and the drama of the French Revolution. Number 5, The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka. As Gregor Samsa awoke one morning from uneasy dreams, he found himself transformed in his bed into a gigantic insect. Waking up as a gigantic insect? This bizarre and startling opening pulls us right into the surreal world Kafka is famous for. It's strange, but it makes you want to read on. At number 4, Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. All happy families are alike. Each unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. This line opens the door to a story about love, happiness, and the intricacies of family life. It makes you think about what makes each family unique. Number 3 is Moby Dick by Herman Melville. Call me Ishmael. 3 simple words that start one of the greatest adventures in literature. It's direct and mysterious, pulling us into Ishmael's world. Coming in at number 2, 1984 by George Orwell. It was a bright cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13. This line immediately hints at a world that's familiar, yet off. It's the perfect setup for Orwell's dystopian vision. And at number 1, The Unforgettable Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. This line is witty, ironic, and sets the tone for a novel about love, society, and of course misunderstandings. It's a classic line that's as relevant today as it was in Austen's time. And there you have it. The top 10 opening lines that have captured the hearts and minds of readers around the world. Which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more literary exploits. Until next time, keep those pages turning.